Ayo, what's up guys, it's me, the Great White Affair, back in a video, and this is what deku was the Blind Swordsman Part 3 now. And I just want to say thank you all so much, like literally so much. And also, if we can reach 4K subscribers by the end of this month, or by the next month, I will literally lose my shit because I never thought I would reach that goal. I started very small, from a very original what if to now. Like, I just found out that this is actually original. No one has ever done this, which is surprising, actually. Really surprising. And this has gone a lot of views. And yeah, I know that all of you are looking forward to this what if, and so am I. I'm having fun with this. I literally am. Also, before the what if actually starts, I have a few announcements. One, I'll probably upload What If Deku Was Crushed 18 plus part 2 blah, 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 tomorrow, probably. As a possibility, all right? Don't quote me on that. A possibility. All right? And I also have a 3K special cooking up slowly, It's marinating a little bit. If you are, one of my subscribers or from my channel, you should know what that what if is gonna be. So I don't really have to say it or anything unless are you not subscribed. Is the answer. And if you're not subscribed, you're making a poor mistake. Really. Anyways, anyways, enough of my death threats. Let's get right into this. I don't think I have much to say. So, do I have anything else to say before I actually begin? I'll probably do a stream very soon. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing, a stream. It will probably be today or tomorrow, or tomorrow probably. I'll probably stream. And also, in the link below is my Discord. So if you haven't, go into my Discord or anything, head down there, please. All right, I have over like 50 members, and I want to reach it as high as I can. Yeah, I don't think I have much to say now. So enough of me wasting your time and everything, and probably you're hearing and everything. Please like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like if you like it, dislike it. If you're new to your channel, welcome. And let's get right into this what if. So we're gonna start the story off with Deku waking up from his room and all, his bed, and the alarm goes off, and Izuku hits it and says, "I have to go back to school. I want to train more, but I guess if Mom saw me now, she'd be very disappointed." Ah. He just gets up and puts on his uniform, and yeah, he grabs his walking stick, aka the fucking wooden sword. He doesn't play around, bro. He doesn't play around. This man brings anything with him. Like, he does. If you catch him outside, you're not gonna catch him outside, bro. He's gonna catch you outside, bro. And yeah, as he grabs his phone and everything, and he heads out. He goes out the room. He starts using his stick to, know his, senses and everything, and heads towards school. Now, if you guys are wondering, how the hell is Izuku paying the bills in his apartment? How the hell is Izuku living out his life, eating, and how the hell is he... How? Just how? The Great What If, how? Plot. No, I'm just kidding. Not plot. It has to be thanked. Yeah, you have to thank, Inko and Mitsuki on this. So Inko, she was a former hero and all. Now she's in a coma. She had a lot of dough. I mean, a lot of dough, and she's been saving that, up. She haven't at least took a dime out, and that account has been growing for a lot. Inko want to use it for anything for Izuku. Probably in the future if he needs anything help or a starter up. You know how a mother would be. Is now being used to help with Izuku's bills. Everything is auto paid. He doesn't need to worry about anything, and it's a lot of dough, anyways. So that bill is paid. Also, it's for Mitsuki has been giving Izuku an allowance, at least 500 a month. Now that may not sound bad and everything, but it's pretty good. Izuku's using up at least partially the money. Saving that up for if anything he needs or anything at all, actually. So, anyways, he's also been getting food from Kendo. Coming in at home with some sweets and everything. But Izuku's just telling her that, well, she can't, come in since it's very messy, since he has broken up a few things, and it would be rude to, let her inside with this filth and everything. Kendall, she's being, nice and everything. She understands, and, Kendall brings a couple, she wanted to celebrate Izuku's birthday. But the thing is, Izuku did not let anyone in his apartment. No way. Not even once. For his birthday. And Izuku was 17. He did not let anyone in his house, in his freaking apartment. He hated it. He hated his birthday. His mom died on his birthday. You don't understand it. He hates it. He doesn't want to celebrate it, nor he wants to at least socialize with other people during his birthday. He just stays in his room, either training or just sobbing. Which mostly is training, not sobbing. Anyways, I getting off track here. So Izuku's, heading towards school. He's walking up the steps and using his wooden sword to tap the ground just to feel the vibrations. Izuku hated, kind of wearing his uniform since Izuku did grow up a little since it got a little bit tight now. And his shoes got a little bit, well, did it shrink or something? Probably. And Izuku's, it's just too tight for him. He'll probably need to go to the principal's office and, pick something up from there. Izuku has grown a lot, actually. Izuku's around like 6 feet. 6'1" or 6'2". So he's very tall. And, Izuku's walking up the stairs. I did also forget that he's very fucking buffy. He has an 8-pack, if I forgot to say from the other video. A fucking 8-pack. You don't mess with a man like that. And, he heads to school and everything. He walks up those stairs and heads towards his class. As he walks inside, he could hear the muttering of other students stop. Now, Izuku knows for a fact what's happening. As Izuku passes from one after another, passing them and going to his desk, he sits down and notices that the muttering just stopped. Like, it was just a silence. Izuku didn't know why, but he doesn't really care. And everyone is just looking at Izuku. He's very built different. It's almost like his, shirt can't handle his fucking muscular bods and everything. And some of the girls there were, kind of attracted. Izuku with his long, luscious hair, his gassy, very misty green eyes. Bro. Niagara Falls everywhere, bro. Niagara Falls, bro. if you get that joke, bro, you're OGs, bro. You're OGs. If you don't, you're very Christian. All right, you wouldn't understand. Anyways, as the teacher comes in and muttering started beginning everything, the teacher goes in and says, "Sit your asses down. All right. So, all of you want to become heroes, right?" And everyone just, screamed and everything, saying, yeah, they all started to use their quirks and everything, like usual. And, the teacher says, alright, don't use your quirks here. Alright? Bakugo and Kendo and Izuku aren't using their quirks. Izuku's just reading from his little book, Braille. Alright? If I haven't mentioned this in a couple of 2 videos ago, Izuku is reading Braille. Blind people can read too. It's called Braille. You just have to, feel it with your hands. This got me crazy because last video, when I said Izuku could read, people were confused. Blind people can read? How could Izuku read? It's called Braille. It literally pissed me off. It literally got me heated, but whatever. As, Izuku's reading Braille, and everyone is just, stop using their quirks. And, Bakugo says, well, I know for a fact I'm going to be the top hero, he's trying to get some clout, and everyone just says, "What? No, you aren't. You're not gonna. You can't do it." And Bakugo, he stands up on top of his desk and says, "I am gonna be the number one hero. All right. None of you, rejects, has ever gotten a chance on being a hero. Me, on the other fact, I could be the best hero there ever is. Best hero in the fucking world. You rejects could be at least a sidekick to a fucking D-lister." And all of them are booing at Bakugo. And, the teachers are flipping, to his, papers and says, "Wow, Bakugo, you are actually doing pretty good at school. Very, very well. No doubt you had actually, could be a hero." And it also says here that you applied for UA. And Bakugo says, "Yeah, I know." And, the teacher breaks the ice and says, "Oh, Izuku, you're also going to UA." And everyone just stops and looks at Izuku. Izuku's not paying any attention. He's just reading. And the teacher says, "Oh, Kendo's also going as well. Alright, I can see that happening. You can be a good hero, Kendo." And, Kendo says, "Thanks." And everyone, they don't even pay attention to Kendo at this point. They're paying attention to Izuku. Izuku, he had his wooden sword laying against his desk. On his right side of his desk. And Izuku's just reading. He doesn't really care. He could hear the muttering of other, students saying, "Is he serious? Is that blind kid really gonna join UA? You really think he has a chance?" "No, I'm just smoking a lot of pot. Did he really say that he's gonna go to UA?" "I think so, man. I think he's going to UA." And Bakugo got heated. He walks up to fucking Izuku's desk and explodes it, saying, "Deku!" And Izuku, he doesn't really pay attention. He's still reading. He's paying more attention to the book than anyone in this class at all. And Bakugo says, "Deku, you are not going to UA." And Izuku just looks up and says, just peers into Bakugo's eyes. His misty green eyes peering into Bakugo's soul, saying, "Or what? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, is Bakugo?" And everyone, it's got a little intense, a little bit. And Bakugo says, "Look, Izuku, I've been nice to you for a long ass time. You know that for a fact. But I just can't stand here and, I just had to, break the ice in this fucking room and just say that what everyone here is saying. They don't want to blur it out because they will feel bad, but I don't give two shits if they feel bad. I'm telling you the truth right here and now. Do you really think they believe that you can become a hero? Tell me right here, right now, Izuku. Come on. I'm waiting for the answer." Izuku closes his book, puts it on the side, and grabs out his another test book. His OG, his quirk assessment, what he writes down for quirks and everything. And he's just, grabbing, flipping to the pages and grabbing a blank sheet and just writing in it. And Bakugo's saying, "What are you writing? What are you writing? Let me see. Let me see." And, Bakugo's trying to snatch Izuku's notebook, but Izuku, he's way too fast. Bakugo can't grab it. And Bakugo, he was about to explode Izuku again until Kendo says, "Bakugo, sit your ass down." And Bakugo says, "Huh? Huh? What the hell did you just say to me?" And Kendo, she started to get a little heated, And Bakugo says, "Trying to defend your little boyfriend?" Kendo just stops and says, "Huh? The room got quiet, everyone. Look, Kendo's actually embarrassed. Does Kendo have feelings for Izuku? Everyone, does Kendo have feelings for Izuku?" Izuku got up, grabbed Bakugo's fucking shirt, his fucking collar, and just pushed him against the wall, saying, "Bakugo, I treated you like family and everything, you know. We always go around, walk and everything. And I thought of you as, part of my family and everything. But this shit, this shit you're pulling, isn't it fun, I'm going to UA. You can either kiss my ass or not. All right, I'm going to UA. And just because I'm blind doesn't mean I'm not strong as, Bakugo." And Bakugo got chills up his spine, he just being called Bakugo. Not Kachan. Now this shit's gonna get serious. Everyone just got up and says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, is the blind kid gonna fight the explosion boy? Bro, is this a fight going on?" The teacher says, "Oi, sit your asses down." God, I don't get paid enough for this shit. And Izuku, he lets go. He grabs his desk that's half exploded and just puts it up and just sits back down. Bakugo, he got pissed. He says, "Izuku, meet me outside." And everyone just says, "Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!" Why am I even... Why are you even hyped? The blanket's definitely gonna, die and everything, bro. It's Bakugo we're talking about here. And Izuku says, "Alright, I'll see you outside." And everyone, the air got intense from there on. Kendo, she's a little bit embarrassed, but, she decided to go with it. She's done at this point, with Bakugo's bullshit and everything. They've been friends and everything, but Bakugo at least crossed the line right there and then. So the teacher got out, he started, perform class and everything. And as class ended, school ended, everything, Izuku grabbed his walking stick and just grabbed his backpack and, well, he was about to leave. He didn't forget his notebook. He went back to his notebook and tried to grab it until Bakugo just snatched it. His two little goons right behind him, just giggling. And Izuku says, "Kachan, give me back my notebook." And Bakugo says, "Or what? You've been so obsessed with this damn book. What's so good about it anyways?" Izuku says, "Bakugo, don't make a mistake that you'll regret soon later on." And Bakugo says, "What do you mean by mistake, huh? Oh, you mean this?" He then explodes the notebook and throws it out the window. Izuku got heated and says, "Oh, so you want to play like that, huh? I'm waiting for you outside. Your cheeks are gonna get clapped, all right? And not in a good way, all right? Not in that good way, all right? You're gonna get destroyed. You see this? You see the sword right here? It's gonna go up your ass. This whole 10-incher right here or more. I'm not really sure how many inches this has, but it's definitely all of this is going up your ass. Your prostate is gonna get destroyed. So I'm gonna wait for you outside. All right? I'll wait for you. If you're not chicken, you'll wait for me. All right? I'll wait for you outside." He didn't just go outside. He doesn't really care at this point. He's gonna get fucking Bakugo shit fucked up. And Bakugo he's kind of nervous, but he has goons with him. So as Izuku's waiting outside, Kendo's like, "Izuku, why are you? Oh, are you gonna fight Bakugo?" And Izuku's yeah. Back then, I wasn't really gonna fight him, but now this is personal shit right here. And friggin' Kendo just responds saying, look, Izuku, how about you drop all this and you come by my place and I could just give you something to eat." And Izuku says, I don't know. And as he was thinking about concerning this is actually childish, and he would just get his book back and everything. He did throw it out the window, And, he would just go and try to find it. And as he was about to go, Bakugo and his little two goons come out and says, "Oi, oi, 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 broccoli boy. You're gonna run away now, huh, Deku? I thought you really wanted to stick up that sword up my ass." And Izuku says, "Oh, I forgot about that." And Kendo says, "No, Izuku, don't give in, alright? Don't give in to Bakugo's desires, alright?" And Kento, she's done at this. She goes up to Bakugo and says, "Oi, Pomeranian, look, what you did was fucking selfish as shit, alright? You don't have to put me on the spotlight like that. And look, this is not how you treat your friends." And Bakugo says, "Huh? Get out of the way, nerd." And Kendo was like, "No, stop with this bullshit, alright? Don't act like a child." And Bakugo says, "Huh? So you're gonna get in my way, huh? Alright then, I see." Bakugo, he looks at his goons, and fucking, out of nowhere, fucking Bakugo throws a huge explosion right at Kendo, saying, "Get out of the way, extra!" And Izuku, in a flash, just grabs Kendo. Bakugo misses the whole explosion, and the two of their goons were like, "Holy shit." Izuku's carrying Kendo bride style and says, "Kendo, why is this so soft?" He's squeezing something, and Kendo's like, "Oh, what the fuck, what the fuck?" And Izuku's like, "Wait, what? You're grabbing my..." "Your what?" "My..." And Kendo just grabs up, just enlarges her hand to a limit, and just pounds on Izuku. And Izuku, at this point, is like a freaking pancake, and says, "What the fuck? I helped you." Kendo is just fucking blushing as hell, and says, "Zuko, you're not, And Izuku, he slowly gets up and says, "Ah, my fucking head. Even though I saved you, you act like this. God damn it." Anyways, he then grabs his wooden sword that was on the floor and says, "Alright, Bakugo, I wasn't lying when I said I'm gonna clap your cheeks and everything. I'm gonna make you my bitch. Alright?" And as Izuku powers up his quirk, all of his senses are, powered up 100%. And Bakugo says, come on, Deku, give me some of that smoke, huh?" Izuku comes in a flash. Like, he was so fast he broke the sound barrier. And Izuku's right behind Bakugo. And he does, like, he puts, like, his katana, like, wooden sword, and, like, sheaves it, but just puts it on his hand, on his hip. And just says, "Cosmic Sparrow." Bakugo got hit with that at least 30 hits in one fucking slash. His whole body got bruised the fucked up. Bakugo's on the floor, bleeding. And two of his goons were like, "What the fuck? Holy shit. Oi, this isn't even worth being on World Star. This is a fucking massacre right here." They just, holy shit. "Bakugo, are you alright? Bro, are you alright? Yo, is he dead? Bro, I'm out of here. I'm done with this shit. Like, let's go." Both of them, two of them goons just run away. And Bakugo's like, "Ugh. Yeah, you fucking nerd. At least you didn't break my prostate. That's all that matters. You nerd. Stupid Deku." And Izuku's just standing over Bakugo and saying, "Oh, you talking? Even though I left you, I'm giving you mercy. You're still talking." And Izuku puts his wooden sword right on Bakugo's mouth and says, "You have to count to 5 to say sorry and get me a new notebook before I shove this sword up down your throat. And believe me, it will kill you. Slowly." And Bakugo just says, "No. Fuck you. Suck my ass." And Izuku, he just lets go. He's done with this. He's done. And Kendo was like, Bakugo, are you alright? You got your ass folded. And Bakugo just says, I see everything. And just passes out right there and then. Kendo, she picks up Bakugo with one hand and says, I'm definitely taking him to the hospital. Yeah, this guy had... Bakugo got his ass folded. Not gonna lie. And, Izuku, he goes, he walks. And he, walks back to his apartment. And he's crossing this... Well, not crossing. He goes under this, tunnel. For a shortcut. For he can be faster. As he walks and walks, he could hear slushing. Or something coming. Izuku doesn't really know. Somewhere underground. But, Izuku doesn't, he doesn't really care. He continues on walking until something appeared right behind Izuku. Hey kid, give me your body! And the slime monster just jumps right on Izuku. But Izuku, he's already behind the slime monster. And the slime monster is like looking around saying, what the hell? Where the hell did this kid go? And he turns around and sees Izuku just standing there with his hand on his sword. On his sword and says, who the hell are you? And he activated his quirks, and he like Doro right now. He like veins popping around his eyes, and the slime monster says, damn kid, you have a very fast quirk. That'll be very useful. Give me your body! And then jumps again on Izuku, but Izuku's so fast, he's right behind the slime villain again. The slime villain is saying, stop moving! Give me your damn body, kid! I better get out of here before he comes. And, Izuku's dodging, weaving and everything. He's like fucking Ultra Instinct. Sorry. And Izuku says, who's coming after you? Kind of curious. And the slime monster says, give me your damn body! You stupid kid! And as Izuku could hear someone running behind him, he quickly dodges, and then he can hear, I am here. Detroit Smash! And Izuku dodged at the right second. A huge air-like force went through the tunnel. Or not, actually, yeah, tunnel. And blasted the slime villain into little pieces. Izuku then says, oh, wait, All Might? I heard that phrase before. Wait, don't tell me All Might? Wait, is All Might here? He then looks and sees All Might. Not physically, just, not as a physical appearance, but just his outer edges. And Izuku says, All Might, hey. And, All Might says, oh, hey kid, I'm sorry I didn't see you there. I hope you're not hurt. And Izuku says, oh, I'm fine. And All Might could notice Izuku, he's very physical. And, he has a wooden sword. It's just a wooden sword. What will happen? And All Might says, well, I'm gonna cut short here, kid. Nice to meet you. Would you like an autograph? And, Izuku says, yeah, I would love an autograph, actually. And as he grabs his book, he notices as already written. And he could tell, the texture is very different. And Izuku says, thanks, All Might. And All Might, he grabs a little bottle and puts all the slime villain inside and says, well, I have to go. See you later. And Izuku says, see you later, I guess. And All Might jumps off. Now, this one, Izuku doesn't jump on his, All Might, since he's very kind of like mature and everything, And also, he doesn't really have to. He has his quirk and everything, Anyways, as Izuku's walking back, he could hear explosions. And it's very far away, but he can faintly hear explosions. Then the explosion got louder and louder. What the hell is happening? It's like a building's on fire. Izuku thought, saying, I might as well go check it out. And just turns around and just runs. He's very fast. He's not even using his quirk. He's running. He can know the exact where he needs to go thanks to the noise. So he just needs to set his sights on where the noise is coming from. So as he continues on running and running, he noticed that, well, he uses his quirk and notices that there's a large majority of a crowd. And Izuku, he's slipping in, and he also notices that there's reporters as well. Wow. And he turns and notices that there's at least 3 heroes, well, not their physical, and everything, 3 heroes on the right side. And Izuku could hear a civilian saying, "Oh, poor boy. He seems to have been caught up in the villain attack." And Izuku says, "Huh? Villain attack? Boy?" And Kendo just grabs Izuku's shirt, shirt and everything, and says, "Izuku, why are you here?" And Izuku turns around and says, "Kendo? Why the hell are you here? Weren't you gonna take Bakugo to the hospital?" "Yeah, but a type of slime thing just grabbed Bakugo. I tried to help him out, but Bakugo just kept on throwing explosions and everything, and I didn't have a chance to go in. I got blasted away, but a few of the heroes grabbed me and dragged me over here. Look, wait, sorry, you can't very much see." Izuku says, "No, I can partially see." He then turns his sights on where the explosions are coming from. He can faintly hear screaming. He knows for a fact Bakugo is struggling, and you can also hear the heroes talking, saying that they can't just go in. They don't have the exact quirks to handle all this. And Izuku just thinks about it and says, "What cowards! They're literally gonna let him die? Damn it! Ugh, I hate you, Bakugo, but not to this extent. If anyone's gonna kill you, it ought to be me. Damn it." And Izuku turns and says, "Kendo, could I ask for a favor?" Kendo says, "Yeah? Just cover me, alright?" And Kendo's like, "What? What do you mean cover you?" "Just cover me." And Izuku just runs in. The fire's all over. Izuku knows exactly where he needs to go. The villain is right in front of him, but also Bakugo's in it. So he decides to charge up his attack. As the heroes just see Izuku running in, the heroes try to stop him, but Kendo, she puts out a big hand in front of them saying, "Don't interfere." And the heroes are like, "Huh? Little girls, not little girl, girl, move out the fucking way." And Kendo says, "No, I have to trust Izuku." And Izuku, he could hear everything. He could just hear the slushes all around. He knows exactly what this is. It's a slime villain. So Izuku sets his eyes on Bakugo, trying to find where he is. He locates him. He could hear him struggling and muffling. With his, well, knowing him, he won't last that long, since I did hurt him a lot. Why the hell did I have to be like this? Anyways, I have to use it. And Izuku, he uses his power, his quirk, all of it. He focuses mostly on his legs. His legs, veins are popping, and Izuku is just, well, not crouching, but just it's kind of how Zenitsu do it, like freaking when he does his first form. Instead, he just puts his wooden sword on his hip, knees straight, his back leg straight, imprinting his legs on the floor, taking a deep breath, and says, "Chaotic Slash." And just like that, in a flash, Izuku is carrying Bakugo. The slime villain behind him is cut into tiny little pieces. And Izuku was so fast, the sound barrier broke, and everyone's ears started to ring. But Izuku's ears didn't ring at all. Everyone that was near the area, ears are ringing a lot. And the slime villain didn't even have a chance to react or say anything. His slime was all over the floor and everything. The walls. But Izuku's carrying Bakugo bride style and everything. I'm not making this shit. No, I'm not making this shit or anything, bro. Don't worry. And as Izuku turns, he's carrying Bakugo. He's walking out like a fucking badass. His clothes, sadly, get ripped off, and everyone can see Izuku's macho bod, bro. He's fucking ripped. And the news reporters are just recording everything of this. And as Izuku, he puts down Bakugo and the paramedics rolling and everything, some of the civilians were just saying, what's your quirk? Awesome. It's so awesome. You were literally so fast. Did you break the sound barrier? And thanks to Kendo, she blocked most of the view, but there was a little gap as well for they can see. As Izuku was about to, get out of there, he could hear the heroes coming after him, saying, "Kid, stay where you are. You're in deep trouble." What the hell did I say, trouble? You're in deep trouble. Don't think you're gonna get off like that. And Izuku says, "Oh, I guess I have to go. Sorry, Kendo. Talk to you later." He then just gets out of there. He bolts out. He then jumps to building and just runs away. Far away. And Izuku knows his surroundings very well. And Kendo's just like, "You sack of shit. Bakugo, you sack of shit. See, you're very weak. And Izuku can easily beat you." Freaking Bakugo was like, "I'm gonna kill Izuku. I'm definitely killing him. I can't believe I got humiliated like that. Oh god, kill me now." And Kendo says, "No, Izuku is. He literally is. He just said, he's definitely gonna kill you." Anyways, so we're gonna cut to Izuku, heading back home, and just he's exhausted and everything. And he puts down his wooden sword and went back to his room and just laid there. He decided to, he tried to get, rest and everything. He slept for at least 5 minutes until the doorbell rang. As Izuku gets up and, tries to answer the door, he could feel the air intensify a lot. I mean, a lot. Like, it was like an anvil on his back. It was that intense. And Izuku knows for a fact this isn't no one normal. And the aura that's coming out is just monsterish. And someone to watch out. So Izuku grabbed his wooden sword. He slowly opened the door, and then you can faintly hear, "Oh, hello." And Izuku's just jabbing at the person. Just trying to get, swinging his wooden sword at him. He doesn't want to, get hurt or anything. Knowing this intensity in the air is probably a bad guy. Probably. So as Izuku's charging at him, banging 1-2 of his wooden sword, the man seems to be, so fast. He was literally so fast that the man is, literally dodging everything. And Izuku, he's charging at him. 1-2. And the man, he grabs Izuku's sword. Izuku's trying to get the sword out of him, but the man has a tight grip on it. And Izuku went for a punch, but the man grabbed his punch as well. Izuku went for a kick. The man blocked it with his knee. And the man says, "Whoa, you're very good at this. You're special. I know this form. Are you Inko's son?" And, he stops and says, "Who are you?" "I'm Yuri." No, actually, no. What was his name again? Yuri? Yeah, my name is Yuri, the number 10 hero. And Izuku says, "Hero? Did you come here to take me down? Is it because I ran? Nonsense. I saw you on the news. I saw that you were exponentially fast, and your form was very similar. So, I thought it was a coincidence and all, that you were related to your, well, mother. And, Izuku says, how do you know my mom? Well, I was her master. Anyways, I came here to drop off something. And also to talk to you. And Izuku says, okay. What do you want to talk about? And, the old man just says, well, would you mind letting me inside? It's kind of private. And Izuku says, alright then, let's talk. As both of them walk inside, the man pulled something out of his pocket and says, here, this belongs to your mother. And it shows a lotus hairpin. Izuku grabbed it and says, what is this? I never felt this before. This was part of your mother's, hero a costume back in the day. And Izuku says, back in the day? Yeah, she was a former hero and she was under my little pupil. And Izuku says, oh, that's nice. Thank you very much. This means a lot to me. And, the old man says, well, I also came here to talk to you. I know what happened to your mother. You must be grieving a lot and everything. And Izuku says, sorta. And the old man responds saying, well, what are your plans on doing? What do you wish to be in the future? I wish to be a hero. Just like my mom. The old man responds saying, like your mom? Yeah, just like her. And the old man says, well, the way that you're going, you're probably not going to be far. Not going to go far. Izuku was confused and saying, huh? What do you mean not going far? As the old man says, well, your speed is exponential, not? But I know for a fact you were using your quirk. And Izuku says, yeah, I was. So, what is your quirk, Izuku? And Izuku responds saying, well, my quirk is enhanced concentration. I'm able to, put it in a short term, increase my power. My body strength to the limits. Exponentially making me fast, strong, and able to use all my senses. I'm also able to use a little healing factor that will be able to heal at least deep wounds or short wounds at all. The man says, well, what if I said you can use that same power that you displayed, but without using your quirk? Izuku was, fascinated, saying, wait, I can do this? Without using the same strength and the same limit, but without using my quirk? And the old man says, yeah. I noticed that your form is very sluggish as well. Not the same as Inko's. Her teaching skills aren't the best, so I will understand why you aren't very, good. But I'm here for a proposal. You're slowly running out of money, that's for sure. You're dependent on your mother's, food, money and everything to pay off the bills. So I came here for, a deal. Your mom made a promise back then. I told her that if, I will teach her everything that I know, and in return, she'll keep on fighting until she dies. That was a promise, deal that we made. And I'm sure enough, knowing that she's still keeping that promise. So I want to give you the same promise or deal. I will teach you everything that I know, but you'll keep fighting until the day you die. Even if you're close to death, you'll keep on fighting. How about that? Is that a good enough deal? And Izuku responds saying, yeah, I'm good with that. Deal's a deal. And, the old man says, sweet, we'll start off tomorrow. From now on, we'll be training on, your core. Izuku responds saying, my core? What do you mean by that? Look at your body. Everything about it is how it should be. Muscular and very strong. But your core is very weak. Your mental capacity is very weak. You think that you have it all down, but I'll teach you. Don't worry. It took your mother at least 10 years to get to that level. And without even using her quirk. And Izuku was surprised, saying, wait, so she was able to go at my level, or farther beyond my level, without using her quirk, or no quirk at all. The old man responds saying, yeah, very much. So, you got it right? And Izuku says, yeah, please teach me. And that's what Izuku did. For the next 4 months, for until UA, Izuku will be trained under the number 10 hero. Izuku will be taught how to use his quirk and better advantages than it is, and also be meditating for a long time. Most of the time, starving himself to death, but he needs to keep on going. So, Izuku has been going down this road for 4 months, sparring with the number 10 hero, and Izuku was very surprised on the number 10 hero's strength and speed. It far surpasses Izuku. And Izuku was very surprised. Oh, and if you're also wondering how come Izuku has not met All Might anyways, yeah, he did not meet All Might. Izuku just, walked. Actually, he ran. So All Might would never actually keep up with Izuku. He's still with a small might form and everything. So Izuku would actually be gone before All Might could actually see him. Which sucks. Anyways, for 4 months straight, Izuku would actually train a lot. To the point where he actually would die. He had a 1 day off, and he decided to get more information about Kai Chitsuki. So the only way we can get information in this, place and city is to go dark. Izuku traveling around, trying to find places where he can find information for. He then he goes into an alleyway. He walks down by it, using his wooden sword to track. And he used his quirk to also see. He noticed that there was a sign up. Tattoo shop. And Izuku would, he'd go in. Maybe they have some information. Izuku would see the girl on the counter. Izuku will stop using his quirk though. So as the girl in the counter, she says, "Oh, hey kid, who are you and why are you here?" And Izuku responds saying, "Oh, hey, that's not, very well to treat your customers." And she begins to smoke a lot. The smell in this place was very, unflavorable. It's very much filled with cigarettes and everything. And Izuku could barely breathe, but whatever. Izuku pushed through it. The girl says, what do you need, kid?" And Izuku responds saying, "Information about a guy named Kai Chitsuki." Kai. That word doesn't go around these places. Anyways, if you want information, you have to pay something in this, get something in this place. You need to get a tattoo. And Izuku says, "Fine. I'll get a tattoo." And the girl says, "Sweet. What do you want?" Izuku then says, I guess a lotus flower." "And where do you want it?" "On my back." "And you want it big or small?" I guess big." And the girl says, "Alright then, that'll be $100 plus 20 for the information." Izuku says, god damn it. Can't really much bargain here. So Izuku drops the money. He exactly drops 200 and the girl, she takes it and says, "Good, that should be enough." Anyways, give me 5 minutes before I can prepare. She then go over and got her equipment, and Izuku waited. She got everything, her station ready and everything. She told Izuku to come over. As Izuku was about to go, lay down, the girl says you have to take off your shirt. And Izuku, he takes off his shirt and reveals the fucking bod that he has. And the girl, she was like, I, holy shit. This guy's pretty actually hot. And she's around like at least 20 years old, alright? And as Izuku lays down, and she says, oh, your hair is very long. Izuku then says, oh, I'm sorry. He then got up and put it into a bow. Not a bow. Into a bun. He put his mom's, lotus flower hairpin between them and got, very good. That's all I have to say. And as Izuku lays down back again, the girl begins to, draw a tattoo. And if you haven't seen it again, it's this. This is the same tattoo. As Izuku can feel the needle go inside his back. It hurts a little, but Izuku can endure it. The girl says, wow, you're a man. Never seen you with this type of body around. Most of them are just old men, but hey. You seem unfamiliar about this part. Part of the city. And that sword. What, you carry it for only display, or you use it? Izuku says, both ways. Anyways, I need some information about Kai Chizuki. Ah, yes, Kai. Not much information is thrown around here, but I heard he has been in a big event last year. I think hurting a hero. And Izuku says that hero, her name was Lotus. Well, hero named Lotus. The girl stopped and says, hero named Lotus? Izuku then says, you stopped. And the girl says, I'm sorry. She didn't begin. And Izuku says, why did you stop? Do you know about her? And she says, not really. I known her once. When I was walking by a place, suddenly a villain attacked. I didn't know where to go, so I ran as fast as I can. I didn't notice the villain was behind me, and right as when I was, almost like my life flashed before my eyes, your mother ran in and cut off his head. Worst thing was, it was live. People were around. It showed her killing him. I saw the blood go around her. Her pink komodo and her hairpin, which is very similar to yours. And also, she was the first person to ever save me. I thanked her. I didn't care that she killed people. Well, I didn't care if she killed him, but she saved my life. I have a lot of things to owe her and everything. But she just, God told me to go, and I did. I wasn't able to thank her. And Izuku says, so, you were the civilian that my mom saved. That was your mom? Yeah. This is her hairpin. And she stopped and says, I'm sorry. And Izuku says, sorry for what? For hassling. This whole tattoo isn't really worth 120, and the info isn't really either. Izuku says, I understand. Anyways, could you resume the whole tattoo? And she says, sorry. They begin having conversations. Izuku would know her better, and she will know Izuku better. Both of them started to talk, and she's responding, you gotten used to the air, haven't you? Customers won't really like me smoking in this place, but who gives a shit? Izuku says, well, I don't really care. She looks down and says, kid, you smoke? And Izuku says, no, I haven't tried. Wasn't planning on to either. She says, this thing just calms me a little. It makes me forget all my stress. And Izuku says, stress. He didn't have memories of his own father saying how worthless and useless he is. It all came back to him. Izuku then says, how much for one? And she's like surprised and says, you smoke? Izuku says, considering it. We were giving one or not. She gives Izuku one and Izuku says, how much? She says free. She knows that how much Izuku has been through, so, might as well give one for free. She lit it up and Izuku begins smoking. Izuku felt less stressful. The memory of his father faded away. It's almost like it never existed. And no, it's not the fucking devil's lettuce, it's just a regular cigarette, alright? I can see you guys typing in the comments, alright? Anyways, as Izuku finished up, it took like at least 5 hours for the whole tattoo to finish. Izuku thanked her and says, would you like to, get a cup of coffee and, get to know each other a little bit better? She was, well, blushing a little since Izuku already got up. And having a macho man, she's like, I guess. And Izuku, he put on his, clothing. And, both of them went out, Izuku uses his sword as a walking stick. And she says, wait, can you not see? And Izuku says, yeah, I'm able to see using partially my quirk, but it's like a cooldown. Can't always use it all the time. Most of the time I only use it for important things. And he begins to, use his quirk. Veins started popping around his eyes and he looked directly at her, saying, like you. And she began to blush and saying, what the hell? This kid got me feeling a type of way. Nah, it's not gonna be shit, don't worry. As Izuku and, I haven't really much said her name, right? Anyways. Did I say her name? I don't remember, actually. And Izuku, Izuku and her talked, and she introduces herself. Her name is Mario Sato. A weird name, but hey. And Izuku says, yeah, I can see that. I like it. Both of them talk and have a cup of coffee. And Kendo, walking by, plot convenience, walks by, the store, and she turns and looks at Izuku talking to another girl. She can notice Izuku thanks to his green luscious hair, and she turned and just looked through the window and says, is that Izuku? With another girl? Oh shit, damn, Izuku. You really be like that? And Izuku, he's talking to her saying how much, his mom means a lot to her and everything. And she always wanted to be just like her. And Izuku says, well, my mom always told me to follow my dreams. How about you follow yours? Be the person you like to be. Like a tattoo artist. I could see you becoming famous in the future. I mean, if I become a hero and spread about your name, getting you a lot of customers like usual. How would that feel? And she says, thanks a lot. And, Izuku's being, very smooth and all, And Izuku, he gave his contacts to her and everything. They keep in touch a lot. And Kendo was just peering into Izuku's soul. That's how she be feeling right now. Anyways, 8 months pass in total. 9 months pass in total. And Izuku has been trained a lot. Like, a lot. He's able to go to the same speed and break the sound barrier without using his quirk. Imagine using his quirk right there. He'll break the multiverse. He'll literally break the freaking universe. You'll be able to cut to reality. And, Izuku is, getting ready to go to the entrance exam. as you know, he already has a whole application and everything. He already sent it in and everything. As he walks through, they're walking. Izuku's walking. He doesn't trip though. He doesn't trip. And Izuku's walking by himself, walking into the entrance of the UA, and his future will now begin. This whole plot convenience will begin. Now, this run, guys, I know it's kind of bad, I guess. And I did say that Izuku did not meet, Izuku, since Izuku was very fast. And also, I already know who I'm going to give One for All to. So, don't worry about that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed as much as I do. And yeah, let's get right into the... Thank you all so much, literally.